are about to go on the Monster, which is Tyler's favorite ride. I'm not sure why, and it's my birthday, but he's making me go on it.
Yeah, it's the best ride now.
So, fingers crossed we come out alive. Hello everybody, welcome back to the channel. So I figured that we would do a little get ready with me because today is my birthday. I just got out of the shower and now I just have to get ready to go to dinner. So the background might look a little weird because I am in my beauty room at the moment, but our office is split in half. So like one half is my beauty room, which is like the majority of the room, and then Tyler has this little wall over here for like his office area. So that's gonna be in the background. I haven't found a way to like shield it just yet so that it's like nice and pretty and girly, but that's okay. We'll just go with it. So I did have my makeup on earlier, but after going to the amusement park and like going on all the rides and getting super sweaty, I did have to shower when I got home, but I didn't take it all off. But that's okay because now I get to put it all back on again. So first thing I'm gonna do is just moisturize my face because it's been so dry lately, and you can see I'm breaking out like crazy. I guess maybe it's not showing up as crazy in the camera, but today my boyfriend even said to me, "What is that on your face?" I was like, "It's a pimple, okay? It's fine." I've just been so stressed this week that it always shows up in my skin. Like I don't break out, but when I get stressed, I get these like few random pimples and stuff. Most of the time they don't even pop, they just show up, but okay. So I'm just gonna moisturize my face. Sometimes I'll use a primer, sometimes I'll use a moisturizer, depending on how my skin is. And then because my skin is already bad right now, I'm gonna go ahead and use the e.l.f. Halo Primer. So this is like the Charlotte Tilbury dupe, and every time I wear it, my skin just breaks out so bad. And so I try not to, but like it's already there, so let's just add on a little. What's it matter? And then when I come back tonight, I'll probably just put on like a face mask. All that dries, I'm gonna go in with my e.l.f. concealer. So this one I got in a few shades lighter than my natural shade, just to have that brightening effect. And then I'm gonna color correct with my Tarte, which this one's a little darker than my natural shade, so I think it'll even out quite nicely. When we were at the amusement park earlier, we went on so many fun rides. One of them we went on twice, but other than that, we just tried to hit most of the main ones. And whenever we go, we start out with the same ride every time, and It's actually, it used to be like, I guess the big ride there in Iowa, but obviously since over the years, it's kind of become one of like just the old style ones. But we always go in it because my boyfriend's parents used to go on it like when they were growing up, which I think is so sweet. So we always start out on that one first, and then we make our way around just whatever we want to go on. And then we rode his favorite twice, and we ended up we always end with the same one. So we start with the same one and we end with the same one. The first one to kick us off is kind of like, it's fun, but it's not too crazy. It's just your regular like wooden roller coaster that goes up super high and then drops down and then does a bunch of like up and downs. But the last one, it's called the Monster, and you go up at like a 90-degree angle and then it drops down, and it's so scary, and I did not want to go on it. Usually I'm really like feeling adventurous, but usually when we go it's during Oktoberfest, so I have a little courage in me, and today I was not feeling it, and I was like, can we please just go home? Like, I don't want to go on that one, but he convinced me, and it's a lot of fun. I will say though, it does not get easier the more times you do it. Like, it's just as scary and crazy every time, which is nice. And then I did go on a new ride today. So there's like a space shuttle thing. I forget what it's called, but it goes up and then it goes up and then it like bounces down. Like, you know those? And I don't like heights, and so the ones where like you can see clearly like where you are over the rest of the park, I don't like those. They scare me. And that was one that I've always refused to go on every time we go to this park. But I just forced myself to do it, and I told myself, you know, like in 2 minutes, because it's a really quick ride, in 2 minutes this will all be over. And then we went and got a slushie after, so that was like my little reward. So I just went in with my e.l.f. contour. I'm realizing now that all of my products are e.l.f. I don't know what, I guess I like them. I don't know why, that wasn't on purpose, but I do like them a lot. And then I'm gonna go in with the powder for the bronzer, which I'm using the Too Faced chocolate powder, and it smells so good. Usually, if I'm just like doing a regular day, I'll just use the Too Faced powder. I won't use the e.l.f. But I use it for special occasions, I'll do both. And now I'm going in with the L'Oreal Infallible powder. Sometimes I'll just use this, but I don't have any other powder that I use otherwise. And I like it because it adds a little more coverage. It's technically a foundation, but I think it just like smooths over all of my makeup really well. So I usually wear it no matter what. Okay, then I'm gonna go in with my liquid blush, another e.l.f. one. This one is in the shade Dusty Rose. And it's like a very nudie pink. Usually I like the really bright hot pink, and so if I do that, I'll do the Urban Decay one with some of the NYX Butter Blush on top of it. These are like a super like bright pink, but I'm just gonna go with a softer glam today. And this one I found looks crazy when you first put it on, but then if you go over it with a dry brush, it blends out so beautifully. And then I always put it over my nose too. I like that like sunburnt look, like I was just out in the sun all day. I don't know why. I'm sure I'll grow out of it and then look back and be like, why did I do that? But so I just take my dry brush and I blend it all together. Kind of looks crazy in this lighting, but at the end I'll show you, it looks really good. And then I go over it. So this is my Wet n Wild blush. I bought it one time just like super last minute because I forgot the one that I needed that I usually used. But this is the blush I get the most compliments on. So I keep it and I just put it over my liquid blush. And I swear to God, people ask me all the time, what blush are you wearing? I love that. And it's literally just the $2 Wet n Wild one. This is in the shade Bed of Roses. So again, that super natural nudie pink. I guess it just looks really good. Okay, now it's time for brows. I love the Benefit Precisely My Brow Pencil. It's so thin, and I need to trim my brows, but it's really nice to give that natural look. So you can do like, you can simulate the tiny individual hairs. So if I really wanted to take my time, I could really just like take forever and draw on all these little hairs, but usually I just like fill in the outside. Because my eyebrows get super thin like up top. And so I think just having a little bit to just define their natural shape is a really good balance. And then I fill in the front too. Because like I said, my eyebrows thin out around the edges, so I just try and draw on a more defined shape for them so they look a little more normal. And I brush it all out to kind of blend it all together. And then I go over it with my Anastasia brow gel. But I don't think I'm gonna do that tonight because we're not gonna be there for very long. But if I want them to be like locked in place, oh, that one is so good. I always get the travel size because it's like just the tiniest bit smaller and it lasts forever. So, what else is there? Lashes. So, I am obsessed with the L'Oreal Telescopic Mascara. This is my holy grail just because of the wand, and I'll show you why. So this one is like basically empty at this point. I wouldn't use this just by itself. So I go over with a more expensive, higher quality mascara, and then I brush them out with this wand. Now the other eye. Some Too Faced Maximum Plump. Can you help me open this? Never mind, I got it. Okay. Now just some Too Faced Maximum Plump. And let's get started.